Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork and their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us who know you by name. First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us who know you by name.
The championship team is not born, it's developed through precision and execution. There are a lot of teams, but only one champion. At Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac, we get that. Precision matters every time. A lot of places sell cars, but only one is professional grade. Performing to the highest standard to be your dealership of choice. Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac.
Hey, look, it's a bird.
No, is that a plane?
Wait, no,
It's Super Guy.
Can I help you?
I'm here for the IRET Properties Heroes Program, citizen. I'd like to apply to rent one of your properties and receive 10% off my monthly rent.
And I as well, ma'am.
Captain Stars and Stripes? No offense, guys, but the IRET Properties Heroes Program isn't exactly for you. Our Heroes Program honors teachers, nurses, active and retired military personnel, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and members of the National Guard by offering 10% off their monthly rent.
Not even Bat Dude?
Not even Bat Dude. But IRET has many properties with competitive rent, plus pet-friendly and outdoor pool options. I'd be happy to help you find a property to suit your needs.
That would be super!
Go to iretapartments.com or call 837-RENT to learn more about the IRET Properties Heroes Program. IRET Properties. This is home.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line to that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle-related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health. Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
What's the best birthday party option in town? Toros Hockey. You supply the birthday boy or girl, the Toros do the rest. Designated party areas and all sorts of perks to make your birthday kid feel special on his or her special day. Kids, it's up to you. Tell your parents or guardian that you want to celebrate your birthday with Tank and the Toros. For more information, call 701-852-0101 or visit MinotaurosHockey.com. Toros Hockey, making your birthday special. Join the charge.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International
what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Alex Adams. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always Applebee's.
Featuring the Minot Minotauros and your Brookings Blizzard. Fans, in the spirit of good sportsmanship and for the safety of players and officials, we ask that you not throw any objects onto the ice surface before, during, or after tonight's game. Please remember that pucks do have a chance of leaving the ice surface, so we ask that you please keep your eyes focused on the action at all times while in the arena. For your safety, and as a courtesy to those around you, please remain in your seats until there is a break in the action. If you are returning to your seats, please wait at the top of the stairs until there is a stoppage in play. And remember, parents, please keep an eye on your children at all times. As you look around the rink, you may see some exclusive seating opportunities, but please remember that all Blizzard seatbacks and bar stools are for season ticket holders only. Fans, head on over to the beer garden for the Bud Light Happy Hour now until puck drop. While you're there, be sure to visit the concession stand and enjoy a bite to eat and wash it down with your favorite Pepsi product. Fans 21 years of age and older are invited to stop by the Bud Light Beer Garden in the northwest corner of the rink where you can enjoy an ice-cold beer. Please note that alcohol consumption is limited to the north side of the arena.
Welcome to Sounds in the Night, brought to you by Liberty Tax Service. Open extra early and extra late.
Wish I knew where one was.
Just up ahead. Get your taxes done and $50 cash on the spot, and another $50 when you refer.
I need money now, but I heard there could be a refund delay.
Go to Liberty Tax. They'll help you out. Apply for...
Hi Toros fans, I'm Colby Enns. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat at the Minot location too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
All in one place. You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town, arrange a meeting for up to 30 people, and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up!
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool cover. They're trampling patio furniture. And all the damage was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips, and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box, now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at FirehouseSubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Alex Adams. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much, we eat at the Minot location too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at LibertyTax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealerships. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
It's time for Minotauros Hockey on the Toros Network, AM 1390 KRRZ, and HockeyTV.com. Toros Hockey is brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Now let's go live to the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show with Ken Oda.
Hello and welcome inside
the Larson Ice Center here in Brookings, South Dakota, as we get ready for North American Hockey League action here on the Minotauros Network, 1390 KRRZ in Minot, hockeytv.com, and of course, GoToros.com/listen-live. Toros come in after a split last weekend at home with the Austin Bruins, an overtime loss on Friday night, followed by a win in regulation on Saturday night, meant taking 3 out of 4 points from the second place team in the Central Division. The task, at least on paper, this weekend, a little bit easier. They take on the last place Brookings Blizzard, and the Brookings Blizzard are struggling right now. Just 1 win in their last 10. So you know you're facing a desperate club trying to stay in the playoff hunt. They're just 4 points behind the Toros. So this weekend, a big chance for the Blizzard to climb back into the playoff race. Also a chance for the Toros to put some breathing room between them and at least one of the other teams in the division. The division is still packed tight. We'll take a look at the standings for you. In first place, the Aberdeen Wings, 49 points, 23-11-3. They are starting to pull away from everyone else. The Austin Bruins are 4 points behind them with 45. The Minnesota Wilderness at 41 sit in third place. Then it's the Toros in 38. So they're just 3 points behind the Wilderness. The Bobcats then a point behind the Toros with 37. And then these Blizzard, as I mentioned, with 34. Everyone in the division playing inside of the division this weekend. Aberdeen is at the Wilderness for 2. Bismarck is in Austin for a pair. So the Toros theoretically could get some help as the Wilderness play Aberdeen and the Wilderness play Aberdeen and the Bobcats play Austin. So if the first and second place teams win, we could help the Toros separate from the fifth and sixth place team. At the same time, if the Wilderness and the Bobcats win, it'll just tighten up the division that much more, independent of how the Toros do against the Blizzard this weekend. Looking at the special teams matchup, it'll be the Toros power play, which has struggled this year, 14th in the league, 18.4%, with a big chance to get healthy. The Brookings Blizzard are dead last on the penalty kill, 69.7%. They have scored 8 shorthanded goals. That leads the league. But when they're not scoring against you shorthanded, they are certainly letting teams score. 40 power play goals against in 38 games for the Brookings Blizzard. They're giving up more than a power play goal a game. The Blizzard's power play is better than their penalty kill, but not by much. That's 16th in the league, 17.9%, so a half point worse than the Toros. The Toros, 14th on the power play, are also 14th on the kill, 79.1%. So a chance this weekend perhaps for the Toros to improve on their middling special teams. Before this one, had a chance to sit down with Toros head coach Marty Murray and talk about how tightly packed this Central Division is, as well as the challenge the Blizzard present. The Toros haven't really seen much of the Brookings Blizzard. Just 2 meetings thus far this season. They were the weekend after Thanksgiving. We will let you hear what Marty had to say after a short break here on the Minotauros Network.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. the hood of a brand new car. And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a Farmers agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals Farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle-related issues can say, so long heel pain, catch you later corns, hasta la vista hammer toes. Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center here in Brookings, South Dakota, as we get ready for Toros and Blizzard just about 8 minutes from now. As I mentioned before the break, had a chance to sit down with Toros head coach Marty Murray and talk about tonight's matchup. We'll let you give that a listen now. Here with head coach, general manager Marty Murray. Marty, it seems like every year there's one team on the schedule that we don't really see a lot of until the second half of the year. This year, last year was Austin. This year it's Brookings. You've seen these guys twice. Do you really know what to expect out of this group this weekend?
Well, I think they have some depth, but I talked to the guys today. It's kind of more about us this weekend. I think especially game one, I think they have some personnel changes, and so I think it's mostly about us this weekend. We did some video and showed maybe a few of their tendencies, but I'm confident if we come in with the mindset that we did last Saturday and the Saturday before against the Wilderness, I like our chances against anybody.
You mentioned the Saturdays that were successful, but the Fridays the last few weeks haven't been great. What's been the difference Friday night to Saturday with the group?
Well, I don't know. We have a lot of time on the bus on the way to some of these trips, and our last 9 Fridays were 2, 3, and 4, which doesn't get it done. And the good news is we followed up on Saturday nights where we're 6, 2, and 1. And I got to think it's just because we're playing with a lot more desperation that we don't want to get swept on that particular weekend. So we talked about coming out with that desperation and urgency on Friday night and giving ourselves an opportunity to sweep a series potentially.
You're looking at the standings. Austin and Aberdeen starting to pull away from the pack a little bit, but the bottom 4 still a dogfight. Do you talk about that with this group, about how this, even though this is a last place team, it's not like we're miles ahead of them?
I mean, this is a big weekend. They're, I think, 4 points behind us, and have the opportunity so that they've been marking this weekend on their calendar. So we're gonna have to be ready. Just first place, last place in this division, as we all know, doesn't mean a whole lot, and it can change from weekend to weekend. And we got to take care of our own, and it's an opportunity for us to, we've talked about the last little while to separate ourselves from the bottom 3 and into the top 3 for jockeying for playoff positions rather than fighting for a playoff spot.
Looking at this month, it's been a difficult month with a lot of travel. This is the last long road trip of the month. What do you think that if the travel has had an effect on the guys at all, or?
I don't put a lot of stock into it. I mean, sometimes it's easier to play on the road, and that's part of being a hockey player. You got to play half the games away from your own rink, and it's been 3 or 4. This month on the road, but at the same time, it's not like we're driving 7 hours and getting off the bus. We're in the day before, and there's lots of opportunity to get prepared. And the thing about being on the road is there's less distractions. So I don't look at it as an excuse. You have to be able to play on the road to have success in this league.
I know you often preach one weekend at a time, but how much do you look ahead at next weekend's task with Fairbanks, who's 19-0-2 over their last 21, and maybe add a little bit more importance on this weekend, because next weekend will be so difficult?
Yeah, it'll be a battle. Like you said, you don't want to look too far ahead. This is where our mindset has to be against Brookings Blizzard right now. But obviously a premier team in the league we have to play next weekend, and we'll worry about that when the time comes.
All right, I'll let you go. You're ready. Thanks.
Thanks, Ken.
Once again, that's Toros head coach Marty Murray. On the weekend challenges of facing the Blizzard. Last thing we've got for you before we wrap up the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show, taking a look at the head-to-head matchups. Samu Wakala gave up 3 against these Blizzard and taking a loss on the Friday night game. That was a 3-2 loss for the Toros. Jack Roble came back the next night at a 9-5-7, just allowed one goal against the Blizzard, but it will be Samu in net tonight for the Toros. And for the Blizzard, it looks like they will go with Adam Brizgala. He was not on the roster back when the Toros faced the Blizzard in November. They've gone through 10 goalies here in Brookings. Head-to-head leaders, Grant Loven, 5 points for the Toros, 2 goals, 3 assists. Alex Adams, 2 and 2. Miroslav Muha, 1 and 3. So hopefully those guys who cooled off a little bit can get going. Josh Boyer, he leads the Blizzard against the Toros, 1 goal, 1 assist. Cameron Teamer has 1 goal and 1 assist as well. That'll do it for us here on the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show. When we come back, the drop of the puck here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Austin Koss. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat it at the Minot location too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit FirehouseSubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
Welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center here in Brookings, South Dakota, as we get ready for Toros and Blizzard. Toros come in third place. Make that fourth place, hoping to move into third place by the end of the weekend. The Blizzard sitting dead last. Blizzard wearing their home white sweaters, white socks, navy buckets, breezers, and gloves. The Toros in the traveling red sweaters, red socks, red buckets, breezers, and make that red buckets and gloves, black breezers for the Toros on the road. Toros control off the draw and start up ice. This is Dahlimer gaining the line on the far side. He tries to roll it deep, but it's taken over by Babiak. Babiak comes across the near side. Perkins finds the puck, starts up along the near wall, but Keenan Lund muscles him off, only for a moment, however, as the puck rolls deep into the Toro zone. Rosenbaum to the near side and Lund. Lund across misses Kangas, but Kangas catches the carom and gains the line on the far side. Tries to fight through a check. Kangas cannot. Puck around to the near side. Kovacic waits for it. Lund steps in on him. Puck will roll in behind the Blizzard net to the far side. Sawchuk pinching down the wall. Will keep it for a moment. They hack at it. Puck still loose. Kangas, he's shouldered off by Dickinson. Adams working down low with Dahlimer. Adams. Toros mid-change. Adams has his shot blocked. A good stick lift by Mucha frees it up for the Toros to stay on the attack. Adams chips it deep. Miro down low. Mucha. He's tied up there, and the Blizzard gain the puck. They fail to clear, however. Sawchuk steps up, fights through a hook. Toros will get a power play after a shot goes wide, comes back to the front where it is held by Brizgala. Brizgala on the season is 1-1-0 with a .928 save percentage and .257 goals against average. In net for the Toros, Samu Lankila, 281 with a .909 for a record of 9-7-4. Draw to the left of Brizgala. Was apparently bad, so we'll do it again. Toros control. Up top, Sawchuk back to Lance. Looks across the box. And that is off the mark. Near side, Lance. Lost the handle, but Sawchuk keeps it to prevent a clear. Sawchuk will set it up. 134 on the man advantage. He looks across. Quick shot from Foose is held for a whistle. Several fans already checking in on the Toro Twitter party. The Lawrences, the usual crew at Fort Hyatt, the Mock family. Candace Pickard as well. Draw will be to the right again. One forward by Loven. Plays over to the wall. Dahlimer trying to work it down low. It'll roll to the near side. Riker Cole gives chase. They hack along the near wall. It squirts back to the point and Colby ends. Looks across for Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum from the top of the umbrella leaves off far side. Dahlimer walks to the top of the far circle. Drops to the side of the net. Cole looks through. And Brizgala kicked his net off. And the Blizzard were told they're not allowed to change. But it will not be a delay of game penalty yet. We'll see if that functions as a warning. Toros control off the draw for a moment, but then it's taken away and cleared all the way down. The Toros will have to retreat and retrieve. 1:03 left on the power play as the Toros set it up. We mentioned those check-ins. We're interactive on the Minotauros network. You can tweet at me at Ken_Oda, KEN_ODA. Or you can tweet at the team at Minotauro Hockey. This is Loven, walks in, shot save made, rebound loose. Cole couldn't find it, and it's cleared over Colby. The Toros will have to go back and get it once again. If you're not a tweeter, you can always email KODA at MinotaurosHockey.com. This is Foose gaining the line for the Toros, and then he'll roll it deep. Mucha gives chase in behind. It's worked around to the near side. No, he held it. And it's cleared all the way down, this time by Brock Drager. Samu out of his net. He'll stop that for Nolan Sawchuk, who starts off ice with 10 seconds on the power play. Toros gain the line. It's Sawchuk. Delays. Now he tries a shot post for Sawchuk. He's got 22 helpers on the year. He's still looking for his first one to go in on his own. Blizzard kill it off. Toros will have to go back and get this in their own zone. Lankila out of his net to play. He gives to Foose. Foose chops around to the far side. Sawchuk has trouble. It's controlled by the Blizzard. Played up top. Teamer's shot. That goes wide. It checks up in behind the net. Foose is the first to it. It moves around to the near side. Adams lost a battle on the well. Lance was there. He had it for a moment, but Larson takes it away. Aired with a long shot. Save made. Rebound loose in front. Poked at. Blizzard can't get it towards the cage. Mucha can't clear the zone, however, and it's chopped back in behind the Toro net. Lance is on it first. He'll flip out to neutral, giving chase is Miro. It'll split the defenders, won't go far enough for icing. Teamer has to play. Teamer to the far side, stepping up was McGinnis. This rolls all the way down to the side of the Toro net, where Lankila stops for Rosenbaum. Rosie will start the Toros straight up the middle of the ice. Now he's forced to turn. His pressure comes in the form of Vandenbeck. Rosenbaum beats the pressure, gets to the red line, tries to chip it deep, but it's gloved down and played ahead by the Wilderness to the birthday boy, Austin Koss. Koss plays it back to the defense, played up to Andre Pavel. Pavel gives chase into the corner. Puck rolled around to the near side wall, all the way to the point. Rosenbaum can't get it as it's cut off by Koviak, and now the Blizzard are in. Koviak going to the front. Good play to deny Vandenbeck the pass. It was McGinnis who defended that nicely. Back up to the point. Long shot coming. That one got tipped up and over wide. Blizzard are on it first, however. Koviak drops back to the far side. They come back up top of the point. Revering in the near point. Long shot. That one's tipped out front. Save made by Lankila. Rebound given to the near side. The Toros are able to push that. No, not out. Good keep by Revering, and now he fires one. That goes up and over. Toros will go the other way now. Austin Koss gains the red line and chips that one deep. Toros can scurry to the bench for a change. Blizzard do as well, with the exception of the defenseman who went to retrieve that puck. Touched in, Marino will give chase, but Lonkala's out of his net, guides it around to the glass on the far side wall. Kangas, slew-footed, ends up stepping on the puck as he gets up. That allowed him to keep it. He works it ahead to Dahlemer. Dahlemer gains the line. He's got Lund with him. Dahlemer hits the brakes of the hash marks, looks up top to the point. That one missed. Sam Foose and the Toros will have to regroup in unclaimed ice. Foose across to Kimball. Kimball dumps it in, but it's tipped. And it'll roll slowly to the goal line on the far side wall. Kangas introduces a man to the glass, but the puck's around to the near side wall. Dahlemer digs there. Lund as well. They continue to battle. 2-on-1. The Toros win the scrum. And then just end up in another larger scrum. Eventually the puck squirts out to neutral ice. Sawchuk pokes at it. Boyer finds it. Boyer dumps that in along the far side wall. It'll roll in behind the Toro net where Lonkala's out to play. He'll push that puck up against the glass on the far side wall where it's gathered in by the Blizzard. Boyer dumps it down low for Marino. Marino tries to spin it to the front and never got there. Comes to the side of the net and a cover by Lonkala. A late chop on the hand by Boyer. Actually, that was Marino. He got a piece of Lonkala's glove. A couple of Toros had words for him, but no gloves dropped just yet. Toros control off the draw in their own zone. It's around to the near side, and Riker Cole has trouble, so we'll play back to the safety of the Toros defense behind the net. It's Sawchuk. Sawchuk's ahead for Loven, who lost the handle. Sasson into the zone. Sawchuk's back on it. Fakes that'll go the far way and comes back to the near side. Cole touches off the wall. Sasson picks it up. It's loose in front. Turnaround shot blocked in front by Sawchuk. Gathered in. Riker Cole. His long pass is gloved down. Blizzard had a man in offside. They had to wait. Now Sasson on the attack. Sasson watched by Enns. Sasson looking to wrap it. He tucks it in front. It's taken away. Cole ahead. That missed Belial. And the Blizzard take over. Chipped ahead into the middle of their change. Dangerously close, too many men, but it's Elser on the attack. Shot that blocked wide by McGinnis, who lost his stick for the effort. Pass ahead, missed Rosenbaum. It rolls out to neutral ice. Dickinson puts it right onto the tape of Miro. Miro sauces across for Adams. Adams shot save made. No rebound given. 12:48 left to go. In period number 1, Toros out shooting the Blizzard 4-1, but we're still scoreless. More check-ins coming. The Koopman crew, the Coonrods, and the usual crew at the Van Hoves, including Dave Lakefield. Draw will be to the left of the Blizzard net. Ruha frees it up. Lance can't quite find it, however, and the Blizzard not out. Good keep by McGinnis. Miro chips it deep. Adams gives chase. Boyer wins the battle, however, and plays it around to the far side. Connor McGinnis pitches down the wall. Blocks that pass off and pokes it deep again. Adams will chase in behind the Blizzard net. Revering pokes to the far side. And now Mucha digging on the far wall against Babiak. Miro wins the battle, plays back to the point. Long shot. That skips wide. Rosenbaum will pinch down the wall. He keeps Elser's first clear in. Second one as well. Mucha gives chase in the corner against Revering. The Blizzard captain spins it to the near side. Lance steps in, takes it away. Throws across the open side. Spencer Kimball was coming on a change for McGinnis and wasn't quite to that far point just yet, so the Toros will regroup. They almost run into each other, but it passes ahead to Austin Koss. The birthday boy tries this shot. That one goes wide. Boyer's on it quickly to the far side, banks it ahead. Elser ices this puck, or will he? He won't. They wave that off very quickly. Sam Alonkala comes out to play. Leaves to the near corner in Sam Foose. 11:43 left to go here in period number 1. We're still scoreless in Brookings. Toros holding behind their own cage. It's Foose, finally flushed out. And he beats the forechecker. It was Elser. Ahead for Pavel. He touches into the zone. Around Koviak, gives chase. Pinned up against the wall. They'll dig 2x2. Pavel working hard. His stick's tied up. Completely taken out of his hands. It goes uncalled. Pavel regains his stick. And again, he lost it. This time it broke in half. So he'll make a beeline for the bench. Toros continue to pressure, but the puck is ahead on the far side. It's Elser. Elser tries to chip off the glass. Didn't get the carom he wanted, and the Toros take over. Flipped ahead for Ryan Green on the near side. Quickly touched up for Dahlemer. Dahlemer's tied up, but Green steps in and takes it away. Green looks to break into the zone on the far side, working 1-on-4s. His mates are changing. He puts one to the side of the net. That's played. Koviak on the near side. Into the zone. Sawchuk plays the body. Frees that puck up for Dahlimer. Dahlimer comes across the near side. Flipped ahead. It was tipped right to Sawchuk, however, for the Toros. A bit of luck there as Saw rolls it softly into the far corner. Dahlimer digging. Gets help from Kangas. Kangas continues to battle and works it back free to Dahlimer. Dahlimer delays. Now he'll leave for Sawchuk. Sawchuk down the wall. Wires. Shot off the outside of the net. Keenan Lund. First to the rebound on the near side. Lund looks to leave it in the circle. He works it to Kangas. Kangas delays. Now he'll go back to Lund. Lund work it down low into the corner for Austin Dahlimer. Dahlimer taken down in behind the net. Lund make that Kangas steps in. Dahlimer helps him out. Dahlimer plays up top. McGinnis thought about it. Now he'll just try a flip shot. That goes wide. Kangas will be the first. No, he let it roll back to the point. It never got there as Koviak picked it off. Enns takes it right back and flips it in front of the Brookings bench. Dahlimer with a big hit in front of that bench. The Blizzard still control. It's flipped towards the Toro zone. Glove down. And I think they're going to take Dahlimer. They are. Dahlimer will go for interference. So the Toros go to the penalty kill. 79.1%. 14th in the league. The Blizzard are 16th on the power play. 17.9% are the Yetis. Draw will be in the Toro zone eventually. Apparently they've elected to take a media timeout. So the draw will now be to the right of Samu Lankala. Pavel, Koss, Rosenbaum, and McGinnis. The quartet out for Marty Murray and the Toros. Blizzard control off the draw. This is Teamer. Cameron Teamer along the entire blue line before he chips it deep. They dig on that far wall. Pavel again lost his stick. That's the third time this game. And we're 10 minutes in. Far side, long shot, save made by Lankala. Rebound in behind the net. Boyer finds it. Boyer to the far side. Pavel's retrieved his stick. We'll see how long he can hold on to it this time. They dig in behind the net. Played up to the point in Teamer. Teamer walks to the middle, tries a long shot. That's well wide into the corner. Rosenbaum chips it up the wall. That won't get out. Koss tries to help it along, but Boyer finds it, plays back to the point. Another shot. That one's blocked off in front. Teamer finds it. Thought about stepping into one, and now he'll just peel back. Teamer looks across, one-timer. That stick explodes on aired. McGinnis working in behind. Toros find it and send it all the way down. 58 ticks left on the power play for the Blizzard. 8:27 left to play here in the scoreless first period at the Larson. Blizzard start up ice. Pass is dropped off for Wall. Played in along the far side. Lankala out of his net. He'll throw that along the glass. It hits a body. Karams to the middle. There's no one there. Blizzard get there first. They'll set it up. Up top, Parker Revering leaves off to the far point. Wall drops down into the circle. Back up top, Revering. Fritz down to a knee to block the shot. Revering mishandled and turned it over, and the Toros set it all the way down. 16 ticks left on the power play for the Blizz. See if they start up ice anytime soon. They do. It's Revering. Not much urgency with so little time remaining on the power play, but they ring it around. It hits the broken stick. Karams ahead, but not out of the zone. Now a shot goes wide. Colby Enns along the near side, trying to bull his way out. Puck squirts free to Nolan Sawchuk. Saw uses the glass to bank that to the Blizzard blue line. Drager across. Now it's touched into the zone by Elser. And the Toros start out 3-on-2 as they hit the line. It's dropped back. Kangas shot goes wide. Ends. Finds it. Throws one on net. Save. Toros couldn't get the rebound towards an empty cage. Kangas working down low. Cole on the near side. They dig along the wall. It squirts down low. Puck hops on Riker Cole, and the Blizz take over. This is Elser. So if Elser is wearing number 9, I'm guessing he's no longer number 13, which is what he's listed on their roster, which means I've been calling number 13 by the wrong name. See if we can get that figured out. By we, I mean me. This one dumped in. Adams after it. Glass and not out for the Blizzard. Loven chips down the wall for Mucha. Miro into the middle. Adams goes right back to Miro. Miro in front for Loven. He was tied up, and now the Blizzard won't be allowed to change as their goaltender once again kicked the net off. Draw will be to the left of Brizgala. Lance and Perkins to take it. Puck thrown around to the far side. Touched ahead and out. Into the zone, Perkins. He's tied up nicely by Lance. They continue to joust into the corner. The puck is found and played by Koviak. Played back to the point. Dickinson couldn't hold the line, and now Much took it away. Mucha into the middle for Adams. The pass handcuffed him, and the Blizzard take over. It's Enneback. Enneback plays along the near side. It's out to neutral. Or Miro plays back to Kimball. Spencer Kimball rings that in. Out of his net to stop, and then mishandle was Gala. Eventually worked it ahead. 3-on-2 as the Blizzard hit the line. It's dropped back for the trailer. Koviak, he shot it wide. Rebound jumped up against the wall. Lance digging there. Adams pokes at it, but Koviak finds it. Koviak, a sharp turn into the middle. Shot it wide in the Toros' control. Foose, cross for Kimball. Kimball ahead for Mucha. Mucha will roll it deep. Green after it. Reverend got there first, played along to the near side. It was turned over to Pavel. Pavel in front. No one there for the Toros. The pass missed Green by a good 2 feet. Hintershire plays it in the middle. It's broken up. And the Toros start the other way. 3-on-2 as they hit the line. Green's the trigger man. Green tries a shot. It's blocked. It comes back to him. Tough angle shot doesn't go. Sawchuk back from the point. And again, the goaltender's net is off, and the referee is over having words. Nolan Sawchuk wondering at what point this is going to become a penalty. Referee still talking to the goaltender. And now Sasson toss from the draw. Hacked forward by Pavel. Toros give chase in behind the net. The Blizzard bank out to neutral ice. Hintershire can't handle. Then Karnick kicks it into the zone. Lonkel out of his net, guides it around to the far side, and Colby ends. 4.5 left to go. This is Green into the zone. Green with a shot. That's blocked off. Pavel finds it. It pops up off the glass. Blizzard PA guy trying desperately to start a chant as that shot's blocked off. Brookings fans not particularly interested in a Let's Go Blizzard chant. Long shot blocker save. Rebound given to the near side. Toros control. This is Pavel. He'll just flip that in. Up high to glove that was Brizgala. He eventually played off to the far side. Blizzard on the attack. They gain the line. Shot on. Save made. Rebound covered for a whistle. 3:36 left to go here in period number 1. We're still scoreless. Draw to the left of Lonkala. Dahlimer to take it for the Toros against Marino. Puck squirts to the wall, and eventually Dahlimer wins the battle of the 12s. Far side, this is Foose. He's forced to turn back, and the Toros will look to start a controlled breakout with 3:21 left to play here in period number 1. Again, Foose forced to turn back. This is Kimball ahead. Koviak takes it away and dumps it in. Lonkala blocks that down. Starts the Toros up the far side. It's Kangas. He's rubbed out. And the Blizzard take over. 3-on-2 if they hurry. They try to turn it into a 2-on-1 for Koviak, but Sawchuk denies the pass. And the Toros take back over. Shots on goal now 6-5 in favor of the Blizzard. We're still scoreless here in the first. 2.5 to play. Kangas touches back. Sawchuk will start the Toros up. Saw dumps it cross corner. Dahlimer gives chase. A weird carom off the end wall. Seen a lot of players jumping today. I don't see a lot of jumping in hockey. Might be the 4th or 5th guy to give it a go, however. This is Cole. Cole, he's bumped off on the near side. Still has possession, tries a shot. It's partially blocked. They hack at it in front, but eventually the Blizzard come out. Fritz breaks it up for a moment, but Belisle can't find it. And now Revering tries a shot that's gloved and held by Lonkala for a whistle with a palindrome on the clock. 1:41 left to play here in period number 1. The Toros and Blizzard are still scoreless here in the first. Draw to the left. Make that the right of Lonkala. Drager couldn't settle it down. Mucha finds it. Miro gains the line on the far side. He has Lance driving the net. Can't get the pass there, and the Blizzard take over. Play along the near side. Perkins gains the line. Watched by Rosenbaum. Shot gloved and held by Lonkala. Draw controlled by the Blizzard. Quick shot save made by Revering. Rebound to the far side. Mooch is on it. He chips ahead. That hopped on Lance, and the Blizzard control. Drager quickly ahead. Touched into the zone. Lonkala was handcuffed by it, but the Toros had plenty back. Now Lance works it ahead to Adams. Adams flips across. He was trying to put it deep, but it's gloved down and played to the far side by Teamer. Adams with a big hit on the far side. Miro can't settle it down. Toros have to leave the zone. It's across for Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum looking to turn the corner. He's forced in behind. Tries to leave off for Mooch. He does. Miro working down low. He's pinned to the glass. Lance steps in, sweeps it along the near side. Rosenbaum pinches down to try and keep it, but the puck is out. Kimball with a nice play. Takes it back and gains the line. Spencer Kimball rips. It's gloved and held by Brizgala for a whistle with 34.4 left to go here in period number 1. Still no score. Thanks to Deborah Mock, the Toros have a better Let's Go Toros chant going on Twitter than the Blizzard had going here in their home stadium. 34.4 left to go here on clock in period number 1. Toros and Blizzard are still scoreless. Draw one back by the Toros. Spencer Kimball holds at the far point, chops down low to Koss at the goal line. Works himself up to the hash marks, then tries to work a cycle with Pavel. Pavel banks back to the point. Far side hash marks again. It's Koss. Koss has it poked off his stick to Kimball. Kimball keeps it. Looks across. A shot that was tipped by a fallen Sawchuk. Changed direction, but ended up missing wide. Jam play to the front of the net doesn't go. Pavel plays the body. Koss is there as well to dig. Final 6. This is Pavel back to the point. Kimball just throws it in front. Nice tip, but a save made and a cover comes as the horn sounds to end period number 1. We'll be back after these messages with the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. You are listening to the Minotauros Network.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Colby Enns. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat at the Minot location, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town, arrange a meeting for up to 30 people, and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Welcome back inside the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report here at the Larson Ice Center in Brookings, South Dakota. Toros and Blizzard locked in a scoreless tie. So not a lot to recap from period number 1. We'll do it nonetheless. Shots on goal, 9-7 in favor of the home team. Each team goes 0 for 1 on the power play. Goaltenders obviously perfect. No plus minus to speak of. So, with the league no longer tracking individual players' shots, can give you shot leaders. We can take a look around the rest of the league. The Johnstown Tomahawks lead the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights by a score of 2-0. Philadelphia leads New Jersey by the same score there through 1. Late in the first, Kenai a 2-1 lead on Cooley. Fairbanks and Janesville, they're scoreless, about to hit the first break. Bismarck leads Austin 1-0 with 1:29 left to play in the first period. Aberdeen leads the Wilderness 1-0 with a minute left to play in the opening frame. Corpus and Odessa are scoreless. Amarillo and Shreveport are scoreless as well. Joining me now is Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. Wags, pretty solid first road period. Not a lot went spectacularly well, but nothing really went poorly either.
No, definitely not our best period, but not our worst. And you can tell the guys are kind of feeling things through right now.
Yeah, I imagine some of that has to do with the fact that we just, even though these guys are our division rival, we haven't seen much of them, so you don't really know what to expect.
No, we haven't seen them since, I believe, November. In our last appearance, we did pretty well against them. And the first Friday we played them, they kind of took it to us. So a lot has changed, and I'm just still trying to figure out where we're at and what we need to do.
So, one thing that I think kept happening, and I saw Nolan Sawchuk go and talk to the referee after it happened once, and at the end of the period, it looked like Marty wanted to talk, but the referee wouldn't come over. What's your guys' feeling on the bench about the Brookings net repeatedly coming off?
Well, definitely at the start of the period, we had several chances where we had heat in their zone and the net would come off kind of randomly and kind of end it all. Even though they couldn't change, kind of kills the momentum, gives their guys a little breather. What they have said to us is that there's a rut in the crease, and it's not the goalie's fault, but 4 in a row or 3 you had that period, kind of makes it tough.
Is it a point where you tell Samu before the next period to make sure he doesn't bump it off, so that perhaps in the third period, if it happens again, you can turn around and say, well, how come it only happens when their goalie's there?
Yeah, definitely. I didn't see him do it this much, to be honest with you, the last game I watched him play, but yeah, it's not a bad idea if you can get the net off to help your team get a rest. But
now, we talked a little bit about this earlier in the year, but this is your first season in Minot. You were going to scout, so you've been with the organization, but this is your first season full-time here. Now that we're about 2/3 of the way in, how do you feel you're fitting in?
It's been good. It was a tough adjustment moving out to Minot. I had to live with Wyatt Walzachuk for a while, and I've had a lot of French roommates before, but not a French goalie like Wyatt. Especially, I'm not a huge cat guy, and especially with Wyatt, he has 12 cats. It was a little rough at first, but now we've kind of grown through our relationship, and it turned out to be a good friend.
All right, well, I'll let you go get back ready for the third. Perhaps I'll quiz you next intermission on all 12 cats' names.
Sounds good. Thanks, Ed.
All right, that's Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. On the first period, we'll see, like we talked about, whether or not the net keeps coming off now that Samu's at that end. We'll be back with more Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Hello, I'm Steve Huntington, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gym. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party. Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, here are ripping holes in the pool cover, sampling patio furniture, and all the damage is covered. Thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Not to a farmer's market. We know a thing or two because we've seen it.
I'm Charles Forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives, because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips in a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in a to-go box. Now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at firehousesubs.com. Firehouse Sub, found about fine. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to Firehouse Sub Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Alex Adams. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much, you eat at the Minot location too. Thanks to Applebee's when you're on the road, the only thing you're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun and the speed back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line without marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ledegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center. You've got the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. Toros and Blizzard are scoreless through 20 minutes of play. Shots on goal 9-7 in favor of the Blizzard. As we continue our tour around the rest of the hockey world, we've given you the out-of-town scores. We'll update you on the division quick. The Bobcats strike again late in the first. Jacob Marty scores to make it 2-0 Bobcats in Austin. Aberdeen and the Wilderness also finally hit the first intermission, and Aberdeen leads the Wilderness 1-0. Looking now at the USHL, Team USA leads Dubuque 4-2. They are starting period number 3. Muskegon leads Youngstown 4-2 late in the second. Late in the first, it's the Chicago Steel 2. Cedar Rapids Rough Riders 1. Sioux Falls and Des Moines are scoreless. Madison and Green Bay are scoreless. Both of those games through 1. Late in the first, Omaha over Lincoln. That's scoreless through 1. Mid-first, scoreless in Sioux City as they host the Fargo Force. Not yet underway. The Central Illinois Flying Aces at the Tri-City Storm. Looking at the college board, no scores posting for anything. That's frustrating. Only one game has a score. It's a final. American International tops Robert Morris 3-1. Plenty of games supposedly in action. Just not reporting scores on NCAA.com. No NHL scores to report either, as they're at the All-Star break. So that'll do it for the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. Not a lot to report on. But we'll take another break. When we come back, it'll be the start of period number 2 after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple of seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealership. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me. You're going to love buying from Ryan.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Hi, Tyros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Tyros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Tyros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car. And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know what they do because we've seen it.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Leonards. Call Miranda Shula, my billet mom, and your local farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialist at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle-related issues can say, so long heel pain, catch your radar corns, hasta la vista hammer toes. Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Austin Cross. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat it at the Minot location too. Thanks to Applebee's. When we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and the coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Car Free, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know what they do because we've seen it.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Leonards. Call Miranda Shula, my billet mom, and your local farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center here in Brookings, South Dakota. I'm Ken Oda. You've got the Minotauros Network, 1390 KRZ, HockeyTV.com, and GoToros.com/listen-live. As we get ready to start period number 2 between the Toros and the Blizzard. Toros now working from right to left on your radio dial. Still wearing the home sweaters. Look at road sweaters. Red sweaters, red socks, red buckets, and gloves as well. Just the black breezes, black trim for the Toros. Pucks ahead on the far side, gaining the line is Hammer. He couldn't hold it, however, and is taken away by Rosenbaum, who guides it around to the near side corner. McGinnis plays it back in behind for Rosenbaum, and the Toros will try to escape the zone on the far side. It's broken up the blue line. Rosenbaum is there. He'll start the Toros up ice again. He flips into the corner. They dig in the far side wall. Eventually it works itself back to the point, and Sawchuk plays it down to the side of the net. Kangas couldn't hold on, but Dahlemer's there. He'll try to far point, and Colby ends. Ends looking backdoor shot, it's in. It got tipped out front. I don't know who that went off of. But I'm betting Colby Ends liked the board game Mousetrap when he was a kid to score that one. So, 46 seconds into period number 2, the Toros finally break the ice and open the scoring side of the net. Sawchuk picked off. Plays back to the far side. Dahlemer and Sawchuk with the helpers on Ends. Goal. Far side. Wizard gain the line. It's aired. He's walled off by Colby Enns, who then takes the puck away and retreats behind the safety of the Toro cage. For Enns, it's his 8th of the season. Far side. They dig along the wall. It squirts free. Wall looks to walk in. He's defended off, and then it's hacked up and out of play by Elser. 18:23 to play in period number 2. Toros lead 1-0. The Neckleys checking in from back in Minot. So just about all the regulars on board. Loven with the draw. Backs it around to the near side. Belial hoists out to center. Cole pokes at it. It's in his skates. They dig along the far wall. Puck squirts free. Loven finds it. Guides it back to the defense. D to the near side and Kimball. Spencer Kimball finds the red line and rolls it deep. Out of his net is Brizgala. Have to feel for him at least a little bit, even though I'm sure just about everyone listening in is rooting for the Toros. That was a tough goal to give up on Enns, as it changed direction 2 or 3 times on the way to the net. This is Belial fighting through a hook. Are you kidding me? No, they're going to call Belial and say he was holding the stick. Marty Murray is just laughing on the bench. And I think that's the appropriate response. So the Toros to the kill on one of the more interesting calls we've seen in a while, and the Blizzard will set it up. Blizzard in an umbrella up top, Teamer. Leaves off to the far side, back up top, Teamer. Shot blocked in front, it trickles just wide. Around to the near side and out. Teamer will have to retreat and retrieve. Loven looking to hunt him down. Loven's stick broke on the net. Blizzard back on the attack. Austin Koss plays the body. Toros are going to go shorthanded. Colby Enns has Pavel with him. Enns looking for Pavel. He's tied up and can't get it towards the net. So now Pavel contentious to eat it along the wall and kill time. Andre Pavel working hard down low. Andre continuing to dig. Good hard work by the youngest Toro. Keeping that puck buried down low. Toro's bench getting their sticks along the boards of appreciation as now it's chipped into the Toro zone. Bronco out of his net, guides it around Sawchuk. Sawchuk sends it ahead, not all the way down. It hit the referee. Sawchuk wins a battle anyways. Is able to bowl that out to neutral. Good hard-working shift for Pavel on the kill. He finally gets to the bench. 34 seconds left on the man advantage for the Blizzard. Most of that time gone while Pavel had the puck pinned 200 feet from the Toro net. Now it's taken away by Colby Enns, and he sends it all the way down. Yard sale in behind looking his net. The goaltender's water bottle laying there. Loven's broken stick. Far side into the zone. Marino delays. Now he'll wing it around to the near side. Revering over to get it. The Toros have come full strength. Belial quickly back into the play. Around behind it's Foose. Foose over skates for a moment. Then comes back across. Kimball bounces to Belial. Belial spins off the wall. Gains the red line and rolls it deep. Toros will go to change. Kangas up on the pressure. But Babiak dumps it into the Toro zone. Rosenbaum's back on it. Loose puck, far side. Blizzard still control. Wall pushes back to the point. Long flip shot, tipped well wide, and now McGinnis will set it up for the Toros. McGinnis holds, looks to the far side, Rosenbaum. Drops back to McGinnis. He'll start up ice. McGinnis carries over the red, chips over the blue, and the Toros will look to chase it down. Buzgala out of his net, stops it. Bank to the near side. Lance touches, but couldn't quite gather it in and hold the line. Mucha can't either. And the Blizzard go the other way. Lance watches. The tip play doesn't go. The tip never happened. It was a nice setup for Enbach. Meanwhile, Mooch plays it out to neutral ice, but Koviak is quickly on it and looks to turn back towards the offensive end for the Blizzard. Poked away from him, but Dickinson's there in support, and he'll chip it into the Toro zone. Near side, Enns is out. Sauces across for Adams, but it's broken up. And now a trip coming on Mucha. And the Toros will go right back to the kill. 840 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Toros lead 1-0. Thank you to Maddie Rosenbaum for the kind words, saying one of the best parts of Friday is watching her brother and the Toros with me announcing. I appreciate that. Draw will be to the left of Lonkala. Played back to the point and Revering. He'll try far side, one-timer, that's hacked wide. Follow-up try, that's put up and over by Wall. Lund working on the far side, but it's pushed back to the point. Dabiak walks to the top of the umbrella, comes near point, Revering. Revering again walks towards the middle, now will play down the near side wall. Marino walks in, wires, that one's blocked out front. Marino finds it, shot goes wide, rebound to the near side. The Blizzard look to set it up again, 94 seconds left on the power play as Wall leaves off. His pass leaves the zone, and the Blizzard will have to regroup in neutral. They're forced to work the wrong way. Good pressure coming from Keenan Lund. Near side. Dabiak gains the red line, rolls it deep. It'll ride the kick plate to the far side. Revering unable to pinch down and keep it. Rosenbaum did well to move it up the wall. Puck finds Lund, and he'll send it 200 feet. With 1:05 left on the power play, the Toros will change 3 of the killers. Rosenbaum, the lone man who stays out. 58 seconds as Cameron Teamer will start up the ice for the Blizzard. He comes across for Larson. Larson carries over the red and then dangles in over the blue. Looks to break wide. Larson forced to turn. Excuse me. Up top, this is Teamer, far side. Look up top for Teamer, comes down. Aird looks across, walking in, wiring. That shot's blocked. Side of the net, they play off to the far side. Back up top, Teamer walks the middle of the blue line, then leaves off far side again. Larson fans on it. Kimball can't corral, and the Blizzard's Boyer sets up again. Teamer up top. Pressured by Pavelli, lost the handle. Lund is there, and Keenan Lund will send it all the way down. 14 seconds left on the power play, call it 10, as Buzgala leaves on the far side. Blizzard will finally start up with 2 seconds. Again, another late clear for the Toros, and the Blizzard, rather than rush up ice with, say, 10 to 15 seconds on their power play, opt not to rush up ice. We'll take a quick timeout. Be back with more after this message here on the Minotauros Network.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up.
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool cover, trampling patio furniture, and all the damage is covered thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen it.
I'm Toros forward Taylor, and it's call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center here in Brookings, South Dakota. Toros lead the Blizzard by a score of 1-0 on Colby Enn's 8th of the season. Draw will be to the right of Lonkala, however. Since the goal, the Toros have killed 2 penalties, during which the Blizzard were not credited with a single shot on goal. Toros only have 1 shot on goal this period. Good news is it went in. Long toss ahead. Nice move by Riker Cole. Gains the line. Looks across for Dahlimer. Pass was tipped. Played up top. Ends. He'll bring it through traffic. That one's tipped wide. I think if that one had gone in on another couple of redirects like that, was Gala, they have just skated to the bench and called it a night. Dahlimer leaves down the wall. Ends gets tripped up. No call. Dahlimer with a shot blocker save. Rebound lays free and then gets punched out. All the way down to Lonkala, who quickly works it ahead for Dahlimer. Looks into the middle. Never got to Kangas. Good stick by Ends. Denies that rush. 660 seconds left to go in period number 2. Toros lead by 1. Dahlimer through the neutral zone. Wanted to dump it, but had his stick checked. Now we'll just carry it in. Pulls it around to the near side. Spencer Kimball down the wall. He'll battle for it. Gets help from Ryan Green. The puck squirts deeper into the booking zone. They'll guide it around to the far side of their captain, Parker Revering. Revering up the far side. Pavel steps into him, and it's chipped deep into the Toro zone. Lonkala out of his net. Leaves it. There's no one there for the Toros. Shots on goal now even 9 aside. As they battle in the corner of the Toro zone. Squirts back to the point. Long shot coming. That goes wide. It checks up in behind the net. Foose will battle there. Pavel in to help out. Puck squirts to the far side and over to gather is Foose. Foose finds Green. Green finds some empty space in the neutral zone. Koss with a big hit gets a slash across the front of the shins. Meanwhile, Spencer Kimball finds Koss, who tries to feather one in. That doesn't quite go for Pavel. Pavel can't work that puck to the front. It was cut off, and now the Blizzard will look to counterattack. It's Boyer. Boyer chips it in around McGinnis. Centering feed. Marino finds it, puts one off the outside of the cage. Rosenbaum. They gave them a shot on goal for that? Really? I mean, I guess it hit the structure of the goal, but it's not really how that's supposed to work. Meanwhile, far side, Marino gains the line. Now he tries one that's gloved and held by Lonkala for a whistle. That one actually was a shot on goal. Sam Smith checking in. He's on the road to Dickinson. Listening on the radio, 1390 KRRZ back in North Dakota. Blizzard control off the draw. Shot from the left point, gloved and held by Lonkala for a whistle. A palindrome on the clock. 9:09 left to play here in period number 2. We're more than halfway home in this one, and the Toros lead 1-0 on Colby Ends' 8th of the season. First of the night. Draw will be to the right of Samu Lonkala once again. Boyer and Lovin. Lovin wins it back cleanly. McGinnis banks it in behind for Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum ahead for Belisle. It was off the mark, but it carried him right to Lovin. Lovin tries a drag move, can't get around Aird with possession. He chases the loose puck down in the corner, then is pushed off, allowing Aird to take over. Aird tried to dive, and that will draw a call. Are you kidding me? I can't believe he bought that. Lovin's stick was in on the hands. His stick was there. But if that little bit of a touch can cause Aird to fall down, he shouldn't be playing hockey. He should still be out there pushing a chair around the ice. Draw controlled by the Blizzard. Revering waves off Marino. Drops down low, side of the net wall. Spins back for Marino. Shot save made by Lonkala. No rebound given. 8:39 left to go here in period number 2. The period that the Toros have spent mostly shorthanded. But that was the first power play shot on goal for the Blizzard this frame. Draw will be to the left of Lonkala. 1:50 left. Near side, Blizzard control, a clearing attempt. Barbiak banks down the wall. Back up top, comes across to Revering, looks into the middle, bouncing puck. kick to the wall of Marino. He guides it down low for Wall. Back to Marino at the hash marks, looks into the middle. Puck's broke it up. And Colbien sends it all the way down. 1:25 left on the power play. Behind his own net, Revering. He'll start straight up the middle. Parker Revering drops back. Kangas's pressure causing all kinds of problems for the Blizzard. Finally, they're able to at least get it to the red line, but Revering has to turn back, and Kangas is going to force him all the way back behind his own net. Babiak plays it back for Revering. And now with a minute left on the power play, the Blizzard will start up ice. Revering chips it into the zone. That was dangerously close to offside. Pavel on the far side fights his way up the wall. He'll continue to dig. Pavel trying to soccer that ahead. He's lost his stick. Still kicks it ahead. Not out. It's dumped deep into the Toro zone. Spencer Kimball's on it. Kimball spins off a check. Far side, they keep it moving. Pavel tried to one-hand it ahead, but a good keep as Teamer came down the wall. Foose steps into him. It's played back to the point and Boyer. Boyer banks back down into the corner. Boyer from the goal line plays back to the half wall. It's mishandled by Larson, and the puck goes out to neutral ice. Just 10 seconds on the power play as Boyer chips it deep. Just no urgency on the power play from the Blizzard. Meltzer holding Sam Foose's stick all the way into the corner. And now Kangas gets buried, and finally the Toros will get a power play this period.
Fans call Justin Fraley with Fairway Mortgage at 695-1429.
Sawchucks checking in from Winnipeg as always.
Voted #1 to mortgage company to work for the last 3 years.
Always fun to have the international audience. So the Toros do a power play for the second time this evening. 0 for 1. They control the draw. This is ends. Delays. Now we lost the handle. Blizzard are dangerous. They lead the league with 8 shorthanded goals. And now they're going to call Loven for hooking again. This is unbelievable. They called holding of the stick when it appeared Dahlimer got hooked.
This brings up a Gatorade penalty kill. Favorite gets your eyes checked. 69 goes perfect for the tie.
The exact same thing has happened to Loven now. And they'll send Loven in. So the Toros get 26 seconds of power play time before they're whistled for yet another infraction. Draw will be to the right of Samu as we go 4-on-4 for the next 91 seconds. Across for Aird. Shot blocked off by Belisle into the corner. Keeps it moving to the far side. And this is Lund. 3-on-2 for the Toros. Lund is the trigger man. Gains the line on the far side. Drops back for McGinnis. McGinnis delays. Shot goes up and over. Now the Wilderness turn to try and go the other way. They gain the line. It's dropped back for Wall. He's forced into the corner nicely by Rosenbaum. Teamer banks back down the wall for Wall. Rosenbaum forces him to give up the puck. It's down in the corner. Perkins leaves for Teamer. Touched back to Teamer. He goes down the wall again for Wall. It's just unfortunate. Well, shot coming from Aird. He put that straight up and out of play, and they'll move it out to neutral ice. 33 seconds left in the 4-on-4 play. And then it'll be 27 seconds of power play time for the Blizzard. Foose, they retreat and retrieve for the Toros. Guides it along the wall. Dickinson. Bumped down by Dahlimer. Long shot coming, blocker save up. And out of play for a whistle. 4:55 left to go here in period number 2. Toros lead 1-0. 15 seconds left in the 4-on-4. And then there'll be 27 seconds of power play time for the Eddies. Toros control off the draw. Little Pearl Jam in the building. Koviak just pushed Lonkala. Meanwhile, the puck's ahead for Cole. Cole's shot blocker save. Rebound given to the near side. Toros are now shorthanded. They don't care. They're still attacking. This is Cole's shot. That's blocked into the near corner. 15 seconds left on the power play for the Blizzard. They'll start up ice. Moving quickly for once on the power play. It's left off to the far side. Hammer rolls around to the near side, but Sawchuk takes over. Plays ahead. Toros have killed it off into the far side. Green. But the puck's controlled by the Blizzard. 4 minutes, 5 seconds as this is ahead. Koviak into the zone, leaves off far side. Centering feed, broken up, puck lays free. Shot save made by Lonkala on a point blank shot for Hammer. Draw will be to the left of Samu. Marino and Pavel to take it. Bouncing puck found by McGinnis. Trying to turn away from pressure. He has trouble with the referee. Haven't we all at some point or another? This is played off to the far side. Green turns it out to neutral ice. Pavel pokes it ahead. Pavel gains the line. He's got Koss driving the net. Can't find him, however. Green tries to play down the wall for Pavel. It's deep into the corner instead. Pavel working behind the net. Turns off pressure. Tries to find Koss. But the pass is tipped out to neutral ice, and it's a race the other way. Rosenbaum failed to clear. Boyer drops. Shot by Marino goes wide. Rosenbaum finds it in the corner. Muscles it ahead. Babiak pinches to keep it at the point. Plays down low. McGinnis is there. Banks ahead on the near side. They dig along the wall. Boyer working there. Puck squirts free. Green finds it. And who are they calling this on? Boyer. Boyer called for the hold. So Toros will get their third opportunity on the power play. 0 for 2 tonight. One, the entire 2 minutes passed without the Toros scoring. The other, the Toros took a penalty 27 seconds into their power play. Draw to the right of Brizgala. Toros set it up. This is Cole. He's forced out. Good pressure from Sasson. Hangs turns it over to Sasson. Sasson working, throws it down low. Ronco out of his net. He'll stop it. 2:40 left to go in period number 2. Pass comes across. It's Lund. Take that Rovin, and he dropped it for Rosenbaum, but Rosenbaum wasn't there. Now Enns is pressured. Taken away by Hintershire. He can't settle it down, however. The Toros will start out from behind their net with 2:22 left to go here in period number 2. Toros lead 1-0 on Colby Enns' 8th of the year. This is Lovin into the middle for Dahlimer. Dahlimer will opt to set it up instead. He plays up top Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum walks to the top of the umbrella, comes to Dahlimer. Dahlimer walks in, looks across for Enns. Enns delays. Shot that goes up and over. May have been shrugged off, not sure if Brizgala had to get a piece or not. Lonkola holds. For Rosenbaum, Toros were mid-change. 52 seconds left on the power play as Sawchuk winds it up. Saw up the middle, gains the red line and hammers it in. Brizgala out to stop that. He fails to do so, and the Toros can set it up. Belisle plays back to the point in Sawchuk. Sawchuk back to Belisle, top of the far circle, tries a shot, tip out front, and it just trickles and doesn't quite go. Brizgala got the arm back as he was falling and was able to steer that wide of the cage. This is Belisle looking across. He missed Lund. Lund pokes back to Foose. Comes back across to Belisle. 20 seconds left on the power plays. Belisle will speed straight up the middle. Lyle leaves off far side Lund. Lund looks to chip it deep into the corner. They keep it moving. It's around to the near side. Will Foose get there? He pinches down the wall, keeps it free. Belisle lays up top. Sawchuk winds, fires. Tip goes wide. This is Lund. Wizard kill it off. And Sawchuk mishandles. He wanted Foose, but the pass misses Boyer. Out of his net to play as Lonkala, and they'll throw that along the glass on the nearest side. Hammer gets hit by Belisle. Tip play, and it's in. Toros caught scrambling, and the Blizzard even it up. Toros did not get back well. And on the 16th shot of the game, Blizzard finally solved Samu. And it comes in the last minute of the period. Goes back to the old hockey adage. You don't like to give them up in the first minute of the period or the second. As my good friend George Otsava says, really, you don't want to give one up in the first 10 minutes of the period or the second 10 minutes of the period.
This Blizzard goal is brought to you by Kids Electric. Kids Electric, letting your lamps all
Draw will be to the right of Samu. 34.4.
Everybody in attendance will win free cheeseburgers from your Burgers McDonald's. So make some noise.
Draw to the right of Lonkala. Eventually kicked into the corner. McGinnis tries to play up the wall. Wall has it instead. It's a rough name for a hockey play-by-play guy. Banked ahead. Off the boards, and they'll go for icing.
We've got a Culligan Horner icing.
As Babiak wins the race.
With 18 seconds, I'm going to need you to make all the noise you possibly can.
18.7 left to go here in period number 2. Score now 1-1. Hems and Koviak with the goals for their respective teams. Perkins and Pavel will play for the puck. To the left of Lonkala. Puck kicks free. Taken back by the Blizzard. Shot gloved and held by Lonkala. That was ticketed wide. 11.7. Left to go here in period number 2. Perkins and Pavel on the draw to the left of Lonkala. Once again. Toros win the draw. Foose hammers it around to the far side. They'll let that go for icing. 4.4 left to go here in period number 2. Draw comes back down into the Toro zone. Pavel and Boyer. Imagine they're just going to try and hammer this towards the net. Pavel should fall on it. And that's exactly what he does. He pushes it into the corner, and the horn sounds. We're through 1. Score is 1-1. And we're actually through 2. We'll be back to tell you all about it after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Colby Enns. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat at the Minot location, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun and the speed back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
All in one place. You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town, arrange a meeting for up to 30 people, and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing act. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center. You've got the Gooseneck intermission report. Toros and Blizzard have played 40 minutes of hockey. They've each scored once. Shots on goal, not pretty for the Toros. 17-11 in favor of the Blizzard. Recap the scoring for you. 47 seconds into the period, Colby Enns from Austin Dollimer and Nolan Sawchuk made it 1-0 in favor of the Toros. But with 43 seconds left in the period, Connor Koviak from Derek Hammer drew the Blizzard even. The Toros 0 for 3 on the power play. The Blizzard 0 for several. Now we'll welcome back in Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. Wags, I thought that period was good right up until the final minute.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, and kind of a bad bounce there at the end when they're coming out of the box, and we had guys changing, and we left their top guy out there all alone. He made the play.
The officiating has not been great tonight. Are the players getting frustrated on the bench? Grant Loven twice got sent to the box. I don't think either one warranted a call.
No, definitely not. I guarantee you they're getting frustrated, but it's just kind of one of those things that you try to get something going, then you're back on the kill, and then you try to get something going, then you're back on the kill. And it kind of hinders our momentum.
Shots on goal 17-11, but I think some of that is a product of how many times we've been shorthanded in this game. Is that something you guys worry about, just not getting pucks to the net right now?
Yeah, definitely. We're not generating enough offense, and we're not really getting anything to the net, nor are we keeping it in the zone.
Coming in, Brookings dead last on the penalty kill, just about 69%. Haven't gotten too much going on the power play. I think we've set up, but still, again, not getting pucks to the net. Is that something you've talked about when you do get those power play chances, that this is a team that you should be able to punish?
Yeah, we kind of met before the game to talk about it and let these guys know that they got as a top line, top guy, it's a privilege to be on the power play, and if you're not putting up points, we got to figure out what to do.
One of the penalty kills I thought really stood out. It was the one where Andre Pavel killed about 40 seconds by himself, just with hard work, 200 feet from the Toros net. As the youngest guy on the team and a guy who's not a native, not an English speaker, he's learning the language, but he's not native tongue like some of the other guys. What has his adjustment to junior hockey been like?
It's kind of one of those things. Andre gives you 100% every time he hits the ice, and yet again, sometimes that 100% equates to him being out of position. So he's trying to figure it out that we love the energy, we love the work, but the play team game is what he needs to just keep working on.
All right, well, last thing before I let you go, 20 minutes left in this one, especially as tight as this division is. You hate to give away extra points with overtime games. What do you guys need to do differently to walk out of here with a win in regulation?
We need to bring some energy. We need to sustain a forward check, and we got to quit holding on to the puck and trying to do it all by ourselves.
All right, well, I'll let you go get ready for period number 3. Thanks again for coming up.
Thanks, Ed.
Once again, that's Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner talking about what the Toros need to do differently here for the final 20 minutes. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look around the rest of the hockey world after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up.
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool cover. They're trampling patio furniture. And all the damage was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives, because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips, and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box, now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at firehousesubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Alex Adams. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much, we eat at the Minot location too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ledegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Welcome back inside the Goose Dagger Minute Intermission Report. Once again, I'm Ken Oda. You've got the Minot Minotauros Network. Toros and Blizzard, even at aces, through 40 minutes of play. Colby Enns netted his 8th of the season. 47 seconds into the period, but with 43 seconds left, Connor Koviak got his 8th of the season to pull the teams back even. Looking around the rest of the league, the Johnstown Tomahawks lead the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights 2-0. Rebels over the Titans 2-0. That one is through 2. Johnstown Tomahawks and Wilkes-Barre are starting the third. Late in the second, Cooley with a 4-3 lead on Kenai. Fairbanks now a 1-0 lead on Janesville. Fairbanks comes to town next weekend, and it will be a battle for the Toros. The Ice Dogs about to go 20-2 over their last 22 games if they can hold on in Janesville. Other games through 40 minutes. The Bobcats lead the Bruins 2-0. Aberdeen 2-1 over the Wilderness. Odessa 2-0 over Corpus. And Shreveport, the Mudbugs, lead the Amarillo Bulls 2-0. Looking at the USHL board, just gone final. Team USA over the Dubuque Fighting Saints 7-4. 4-3. Muskegon leads Youngstown with 5:19 to play. 5:53 to play in suburban Chicago, where the Steel leads 6-1 over the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. 1-0. Des Moines leads Sioux Falls. That one's late in the second. Through 2, Green Bay and Madison, the Battle of Wisconsin. They're even at aces. Omaha leads Lincoln 2-0 as they fight it out in Nebraska. That one 4:56 left to play in the second. Mid-second, Fargo leads Sioux City 1-0. And starting the second period, the Central Illinois Flying Aces in their quest to come up with the longest, most complicated name for a hockey team are scoreless with the Tri-City Storm. Looking at the college board, again, they're not posting any live action updates, so we only get games as they go final. Vermont tops Merrimack 2-1. Clarkson 4-1 over Yale. St. Louis 3-2 over Brown. And Canisius 3-2 over Bentley. AIC 3-1 over Robert Morris. And Colgate falls to Dartmouth by a score of 2-1. See if Christian Mose was able to do any damage in that one, or Scott Dornbrock, a couple of Toros alum at Colgate. I'm sorry, not Scott Dornbrock and Christian Mose. That would be Miami. Colgate is Tyler Jeanson and John Snodgrass. And neither one of them with points, so they were both in the lineup. They finished even and pointless. That will do it for the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. When we come back, we'll have the start of the third after these messages on the Minotauros Network.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealerships. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town, arrange a meeting for up to 30 people, and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car. And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit FirehouseSubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
Welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center here in Brookings, South Dakota. You've got the Minot Minotauros Network, Toros and Blizzard, even at one aside. We thank you for tuning in, whether you're listening on 1390 KRZ back in the Magic City, GoToros.com/listen-live, or HockeyTV.com. No matter how you're tuned into the Minotauros Network, we're happy to have you here. Interesting to see that the first period, the net came off 5 times behind the Brookings goaltender, Adam Brizgala, and then did not come off once. When Samu Lonkala was at that end of the ice, the officials said they were not calling a penalty because it was not the goaltender's fault. There was apparently a rut dug in the ice that made that net come off so easily. Well, apparently it got magically fixed. We'll see if it comes back. Unfortunately, the Toros didn't generate enough offensive zone pressure last period to see if that rut magically appeared at this end of the ice. Puck squirts free. Rosenbaum tries the far side. Ruha into the zone. He'll dump it in. Brizgala out to stop. He'll leave it there for Teamer. Shot on. It ends up in behind the net. Roll to the far point. Teamer gives it up. They work down the wall. Back to the point. Teamer comes across Drager. Drager puts one on net. Save made by Lonkala. Sawchuk had it underneath him. Couldn't find it. Adams with a good hit, and the puck will squirt out to neutral ice. Play to the far side. Teamer works on Sawchuk. Into the corner. Big reverse hit by Cameron Teamer sends Sawchuk sprawling to the ice. Puck back to the point. They play catch there. It's cut off by Alex Adams. Al banks ahead. Make that Loven 9, not 8. Can't squeeze through a check. Now Larson comes up and just punches Loven in the face. All of that goes uncalled. Loven looking back door. It's cut off by Larson. And now the Brookings net is magically off again. The net did not come off at that end of the ice once last period while Samu Lonkala was there. As soon as the Toros start generating offense, again it comes free. Whistle goes as that puck was apparently dropped unfairly. 5 times in the first period that net came off. Not once in the second. As soon as there's offense in the third, it's back off behind Brizgala. Absolute garbage. Far side, long shot, gloved and held by Samu Lonkala. Draw will be to the left of Samu. Wall and Dahlimer to take it. Dahlimer Bouncing puck to the far side. Dahlimer speeds ahead. Dumped cross corner. Far side. Kangas goes down hard along the wall, and the Blizzard look to counter. Pass ahead for Elser. Elser delays. Shot blocked by Belaya. Puck picked up by Dahlimer. Into the zone. Dahlimer. I'm sorry, that was Foose that blocked the shot. Elser takes it back up ice. This time he'll work on Rosenbaum, and again, it's cleaned up nicely by a Toros defender. Lund carries out. 4-on-2 as the Toros hit the line. Lund delays, drives back for Kangas as the Blizzard have all gotten back to the zone. Kangas hits the brakes in the corner, leaves for Pavel. Pavel works off the wall, leaves for McGinnis. Shot, save made, rebound given to the front. That's loose underneath. That was spinning underneath, and the Toros couldn't quite poke it home. That looked like it may have been over the goal line. The net was knocked free again as well. That looked like it may have been over the goal line, but from this angle, hard to tell. It was spinning on edge like you would spin a quarter on a table. Babiak plays to the far side. Boyer hacks at it, kept by Rosenbaum. Rosie down the wall into the corner. Green shot from a tough angle, stick save, rebound given to the near side, and it'll start the Blizzard up out to neutral ice. Marino over the line, leaves for Hammer. Hammer shot post, rebound, kicked away by Laukala as he goes from his left to his right. Now a shot by Boyer, skips wide. Follow-up try, tip out front, that ends up in behind. McGinnis wins a battle. Lost the handle to Boyer. Boyer kicks it down low. Tip play doesn't go. Marino, good tie up by Rosenbaum. Boyer finds it, however, guides it back to the point. Teamer thought about it. Now he comes across to Drager. Drager chops down the wall. Back up top. Drager. Shot tipped by McGinnis. Skips wide of the cage. Koss is on it first. Koss will backpedal. Everyone take a breath. Toros being outshot 20-12. This game is tied at 1. Rosenbaum starts up ice. Rosenbaum skates right through a slash. Fires one wide of the net. Rebound to the far side. Mucha. Miro. Got Lance. Battle on that far wall for the Toros. Sasson steps in. The puck squirts free. Lance has it. Tries to work it back deeper down the wall, but instead it's taken away by the Blizzard. He'll go the other way. Sawchuk steps in and takes that away and rings it deep in behind. Rizgala. Adams takes it away. Mucha in front. It got tipped. Sawchuk couldn't find it. Good stick by Colby Enns. Denies the rush, and now he blocks a dump in. Mucha back up the wall. Glove down. Lance takes it away. Lance at the red line leaves off. Miro dumps it in. Lance gives chase in the near corner, but the Blizzard play it up the wall. This will go for an icing as Foose wins the race back. 15:31 left to go here in period number 3. Blizzard and Toros even at 1. Draw back in the Toros zone. Loven to take it for the Toros. Blizzard able to force their way out to neutral. Foose caught reaching for it. Breaks up the Blizzard rush, but he can't settle it down himself. Fortunately for the Toros. Blizzard were in offside. That allowed the Toros to gather and work it deep. Riker Cole's walled off. Loven finds it. Works it back to Cole. They try and work a two-man game in behind. Loven for Belisle. And again, the Blizzard net comes free. It's one thing in the first period, but now It didn't come free once behind Samu Lankala. He was down there for 20 minutes. This is getting ridiculous. The officials are going to keep letting him do it. He's going to continue to kick it free. Back to Kimball. Quick shot, gloved and held for a whistle. Draw in the offensive zone once again. Belial plays the body in the corner, kicks it free. Loven looking back door, it's blocked off. Loven, loose puck. Cole, shot, save made. Sounded like it hit the mask. Meanwhile, the Blizzard are back on the attack. Around to the near side, Cole. He lets it roll. Loven starts the Toros up ice. Loven chips it softly. Kangas gives chase. Kangas and Babiak. Revering and Lund all digging in behind the net. Lund scoops it out. Works it down for Dahlemer. Never got there. Now Dahlemer plays the puck against Revering. Marino's there as well. Dahlemer out of the scrum with it. Dahlemer holds. Leaves off far point. McGinnis. His shots somehow got through, but it's saved. And now back to point and Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum dumps it down into the corner for Lund. Back up top, Rosenbaum. Thought about it. He gets Parker down. Shot tipped up off the glove and then out of play. 13:40. Left to go here in the third. Toros and Blizzard even at one aside. Draw will be the left. Teamer starts up ice. Finds Hammer. Hammer rings it around the kick plate to the far side. Marino can't stop. Quick shot. Fought off by Lankala. Rebound in behind for Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum. Toss across. Never found Koss. And now the Toros have to regroup. Back across for Rosie. Rosenbaum finds Pavel. Pavel can't split a group of four defenders. They'll take it away. Aird breaks wide, watched by Rosenbaum. Hits the brakes in the corner, looking to find help. He plays it to Boyer. This is Boyer. Up top, Aird. Shot blocked by Green, and the rebound. Karam's all the way down to the Brookings end of the ice. Long pass up, finds Hintershire. He can't dangle through Colby Enns, however. Enns looking to turn and burn the other way quickly. 4-on-2 as they hit the line. Enns, shot, save made. Rebound loose, they poke at it. And apparently, Brizgala able to make a save without kicking his net off. 12:32 left to go here in period number 3. Toros and Blizzard even at one aside. Shots on goal, 21-15 in favor of the Snowmen. Adams on the draw for the Toros, wins it back. Sawchuk plays down the wall for Adams. Adams trying to bull his way to the front. Instead he gives it up for Mucha. Miro at the hash marks, gives it up to Adams. Adams walks to the slot, leaves off Enns. Enns delays, now he thinks he has a lane, it's blocked. Loose puck in the circle, kick to the wall, and the Blizzard are on it first. Koviak with a chip. Enns just caught a stick to the teeth, but the puck's ahead. This is Mucha. Miro, shot, save made, rebound hacked out, and the whistle goes. 12:03 left to go here in period number 3. We'll take a short timeout, be back after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up.
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool cover. They're trampling patio furniture. and all the damage was covered thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taurus forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Welcome back inside the Larson Ice Center. Some fans are already making their way to the exits now that they've stopped selling beer. I expect that out of the college kids, but not a family of 4. All right, then. Blizzard control off the draw, 12 minutes to play in a 1-1 game. But a long pass finds Koviak, shot gloved and held by Lonkala. No. Rebound given. Toros being outshot 22-16, but we're even at aces. Draw to the right of Lonkala, who has not once tonight kicked his net free of the goal line. Long shot, that one's blocked up and out of play for a whistle. Draw to the right of Lonkala. They dig. Toros win it. Bounced in behind. Puck kicked back to the point. Reverend comes across Babiak. Shot blocked. Toros couldn't clear the zone, however, so they'll have to work on the near wall. Puck lays free. Loven finds it. Loven. This is the line that generated several chances, and now Loven gets hauled down from behind. Ennebeck will sit for 2 and feel shame. And the Toros will go to a power play. 11:22 left to go here in period number 3. And a big chance for the Toros. Jamie Hyatt wins the Who Can Make Ken Laugh and Stop Doing His Job game tonight. This one banked ahead. Intershire in short-handed. Shot gobbled up by Lonkala, and now he'll leave it for Foose. 1:49 left on the man advantage. Now this is Sawchuk. Sawchuk gains the red and then drops it back for Lance. Sasson runs into Adams. Adams gathers the puck in anyways. Lance fights through a hook. Toros will finally set it up. Across to the near point and Foose. Foose drops down to Mucha. Mucha from the hash marks tries to go back to Foose. He'll just have to ring it deep as pressure was coming. Adams on the far side. Adams is pinned there. Mucha battling for it down low. Adams as well. Puck kicked up the wall. Adams delays. Sauces to Mucha. Miro banks down the wall for Adams. Up top, Foose. Foose gives to Lance. Lance quickly up top to Foose. Foose gives back to Lance. Lance walks to the middle. Shot one-timer goes wide. Sawchuk banks it down to the side of the net for a cover. And a whistle. .45 seconds left on the penalty to Dalsdale. That's not at all his name. Dahl side. Toros control off the draw again. 42 seconds. Dahlimer walks in. Wire save made. Rebound given. Toros couldn't get it towards the cage. And now Cole's pass back to the point. Missed the defenseman. Enns and Rosenbaum behind Cole, Loven, and Dahlimer. Toros will start up ice with it. Rosenbaum to the far side. Loven gains the line. He'll ring it around to the near side and Enns. Enns plays it across for Rosenbaum. Dahlimer gets it instead. And then up top, Rosenbaum thought about it. leaves off ends. Ends looking for a tip, didn't get it. I believe the goaltender had to make a save on that, though. Anyways, this is Rosenbaum looking across. That missed Cole. Puck lays free in the circle. Now Blizzard are full strength. They can't hit. Dahl's side coming out of the penalty box. Spun along the near side. That's Enbach wearing 14. So the name I couldn't get right didn't matter anyways. They have two number 14s listed on their roster, and I had the wrong one. Battle on the far side. This is McGinnis. 8:53 left to play in regulation. The Toros need to find Twine. This is Kangas. Lund digging down low. Squirts free for Kangas. Kangas up top, McGinnis. Long shot, save made. Rebound loose. Belial couldn't get it towards the net. Now he guides it in behind Lund. Lund gives back to Belial. Belial from out behind the net. Turnaround shot, save made. Rebound kick to the wall. Kimball, I should say. Shot from the blue lines, blocked off to the near side. Belial this time will work it deep, but it never got through to Kangas. McGinnis steps up and plays the body. Kimball loses a battle to Teamer, then he wins it back. 8 minutes left to play in regulation. This is Kimball leaving in behind for Sawchuk. Sawchuk starts up ice, avoids a hit and plays to the far side. Koss chips it deep. It'll roll in behind the net. Aird guides it along the wall. Koss plays the body. Wall can't clear along the boards, and it's down low into the near side corner. Green all the way at the hash marks. Koss there as well. They continue to dig. And now the whistle goes with 7:22 left to play in the third. Draw to the left of Vizgala. Played around to the far side, out to neutral ice. Koviak lost it. Touched ahead for Koss. He can't settle it down. Sawchuk. His clearing attempt was blocked, and it popped up and out of play. 7:06 left to play here in period number 3. Toros and Blizzard even at 1 aside. Shots on goal now 23-18. Bad guys. Lance and Marino. Far side. Toros control. Kimball ahead. Miro gains the line. Shot goes wide. Rebound to the near side. Adams tries to put it deep. Lance can't pull the trigger. Revering looks to push play the other way. The Blizzard captain forced in around behind. Wraparound try. Lonkala shuts it down, going side to side. Kimball holds behind the Toro net. 6.5. Starting to get the feel of next goal wins. As Lance rings that deep. They battle down low with the puck squirts free, and the Blizzard will go the other way. 3-on-2 as they hit the line. Marino finds the trailer. Boyer shot blocked. Follow-up try. Save made by Lonkala. Rebound into the corner. They look for the late man. Coming on a change, it was a defenseman. The Toros able to clear. This is Mucha. Gains the line on the far side. Can't squeeze through a check, so we'll dump it deep. Cameron Teemer's on it first. Teemer plays up ice. Hintershire over the line, gets it back. Good stick by Loven to deny. Loven chips it up the wall to himself, then lost the handle. Good support by Rosenbaum. Sasson plays back to the point. Long shot blocked by Belial. He chips out to neutral ice. Rosenbaum Squeezes through, finds possession. Now he cuts to the middle. Shot save made. No rebound given. And then, well after the play, Rosenbaum is down on the ice. It was an awkward-looking collision well after the play. Good news is Rosenbaum's up. And Rosen, you go straight down the tunnel. That is not good news for the Toros fans. I didn't see the initial collision, as that shot came from so far out. This is Lovin. Lovin holds, carries down low, works the puck free to Belisle. Belisle banks back to the point. Long shot save made, rebound loose. Still loose, but the Toros can't get it towards the cage. Chip back into the Toro zone. Colby ends. He has the lone goal for the Toros tonight. Comes to the near side, Sawchuk. Finds Lund. Lund chips it deep. Babiak will be back on it. 4:42 left to play here in the third. Toros. And Blizzard even at one aside. Long shot, that's up and out of play for a whistle. Foose takes exception to Koviak. And they'll have some debate behind the net. I don't normally pick on fans, but they're trying to do the Let's Go Blizzard clap, 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 clap chant. And some people are clapping while others are not, and then the reverse happens. It's like it's their first sporting event. It's kind of cute. Dumped into the corner. Whistle goes. That is apparently offside. A palindrome on the clock. 4:24 left to play in period number 3. We're even at one aside. Shots on goal now 25-20 in favor of the Snowmen. Toros control the draw. McGinnis dumps it in. Rizgala stops that. Leaves off to the far side. It's played up the wall and out to neutral ice. McGinnis on his horse. He'll get after this quickly. Beats the first man. Gets it away from the second as well. It was Wall who lost the battle along the boards. Dumped into Sawchuk's corner. Nolan on it. Tries to start up from behind the net. Lost the handle, but the Toros are out anyways. Not exactly the cleanest breakout, but the Toros managed to at least bowl the puck towards the booking zone. They're quickly back on it, however. Elser leaves off far side. Shot coming. Save made by Lonkala, and with Elser lurking on the doorstep, Lonkala puts the glove over the top. 3:41 left to go here in period number 3. Drawn to the left of Lonkala. It is Pavel and Marino. Pavel wins it to the wall. Long pass ahead from Enns, finds Koss. Austin Koss plays in the middle for Pavel. Pavel can't find the handle. Now he throws it in front. That missed everyone. Foose finds it. Shot, it's in! Sam Foose hammers it home, and the Toros lead 2-1 late. .325 to play. And the Toros lead. .325 left to go here in the third. And the Toros lead. They give Enns the assist, so Enns. A goal and an assist tonight as that's thrown in front, missed everyone. Austin Koss finds it. Kosser up the far side, delays. Now he tries to sauce one in for Green. It's picked off. Puck up the middle. Sasson gains the line, leaves off for Hintershire. Hintershire hit hard on the near side by Koss. McGinnis plays the body in behind. Lance pokes the puck free. Lance walls off Sasson. They'll dig on the wall. Side of the net ends, touches to Lance. Lance delays. Now he'll just rip one ahead. Revering. Gloves down to the stick, and the Toros' Koss finds it. Koss rolls it deep. Lance will pressure. Ahead for Koviak. That missed everyone. Rosenbaum not missing a shift. Good to see that. As Rosie's back out, he plays ahead to Adams. Adams finds Muha. Muha's pass for Lance hits a skate, but it caroms right to Rosenbaum. He finds Adams up the middle. Adams had it lost in his skates. Now he settles it down. Shot from a tough angle goes wide. Sawchuk hammers one on net. That goes wide as well. Rebound to the near side. Adams gives chase, plays the body. Blizzard win the battle, and it's ahead for Koviak. 4-on-2 as they hit the line. Koviak leaves for Enbach. Enbach shot blocked up and out of play for a whistle. 105 seconds. Goaltender to the bench for the extra attacker. And now Rosenbaum having some words with Enbach. Not sure what that was about. 1:45 left to go in regulation. Toros lead by 1. They're going to bring this draw out to neutral ice. Jamie Hyatt responding, I assume, to my comments regarding the disorganized nature of the Brookings fans' chant with, well, they are South Dakota. Not being a North Dakota native, I assume there's some sort of rivalry between the two states. Draw to the right of Lonkala. Net to our right is empty. Teamer, quick shot, gloved and held by Lonkala. 1:41, a palindrome on the clock. All that separates the Toros from victory. Same score as we have in Austin. It's the Bobcats 2-1 over the Bruins. Late in the third, middle of the third, Aberdeen has opened up a 5-1 lead on the Wilderness. Meanwhile, the puck is dropped here. Sawchuk digging along the wall. Larson just turned around and took a shot at Cole. Puck squirts to the middle. Foose finds it, hammers out to neutral. Loven couldn't get it and go. He wanted to run at the short, or at the empty net goal, I should say. Blizzard still control. 1:21, another palindrome on the clock as the Blizzard retreat. Now they'll start up ice on the near side. Revering gains the red line and tries to dump it, but it's blocked off, and the Blizzard have to retreat again. Far side, Marino has trouble. Loven will pin him there. It's played back ahead. Scooped into the Toro zone. Lonkala out of his net to stop this. Chips it to the far side. Sawchuk plays along the wall. Blizzard's Aird stops it. Aird chips down into the corner. Marino leaves for Hammer. Back in behind Marino. One-time try. Fought off by Lonkala with the glove. Hammer plays back to the point. 6 attackers still for 40 seconds. Larson gets it back. Plays up top. Revering will bring it. That's blocked by Belisle. Right to Larson, though. His shot goes wide. Not sure if Samu got a piece or not as it flew by. Near side. This is Lund. Lund, he's walled off. He couldn't clear. Now he gets it back, does Lund. He'll try the far side. Keenan Lund. Glass and not out for the Toros. Air did well to keep it. Now it's Boyer. 14 seconds left. Boyer gets it back. No, he doesn't. He missed it, but it's there in behind. Up top, Revering. And it drops down. Larson up top, long shot, save made, rebound given. Belisle finds it and clears. Toros win. Final score 2-1. We'll come back and recap for you with all the happy math after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Austin Koss. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat it at the Minot location too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Welcome back inside the Larson Center. Toros win, score 2-1. We'll recap all of the math for you before we go. Colby Enns opened the scoring 47 seconds into period number 2. It was his 8th of the season. Austin Dollimer picks up helper number 18. Nolan Sawchuk his 23rd assist. That made it 1-0 Toros. But with 43 seconds left in the middle frame, Connor Koviak got his 8th of the season. Derek Hammer, his 6th assist. That made it 1-1 through 2. Sam Foose, however, found the game winner at 16:35 of the third. It was his 2nd of the year. Colby Enns picks up helper number 11. That is the game-winning goal as Samu Lonkala lights out tonight. Stopped 28 of 29 Brookings chances to get the win. He's your number 1 star of the game. Colby Enns, your number 2 star of the game. And Sam Foose, your Liberty Tax 3rd star of the game. Taking a look around the rest of the division, see if we've got any updates. Still 2-1 in Austin, 2:42 to play there. 5:12 left in Cloquet, where the Wings have a 5-1 lead on the Wilderness. So the Toros should pull within a point of the Wilderness. Yes, a point of the Wilderness unless they have a miracle comeback in them. So the Toros will pull within a point of 3rd place. Meanwhile, Brookings falls even farther back with the Bobcat win. Assuming these scores hold, it'll be Aberdeen at 51 points, Austin at 45. The Wilderness at 41, the Toros at 40, the Bobcats at 39, and the Blizzard holding at 34, 5 points behind the rest of the pack. And a big night for tomorrow as the Toros will go for the sweep. And a chance with some help to move into the top 3 of the division. If you were listening to the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show, that's what Marty Murray was talking about, and he's talked with the group. As tight as this division is, you want to get into the top 3 and battle with them for playoff position and let the bottom 3 teams fight it out amongst themselves for the final playoff spot. A chance to do that tomorrow night. Of course, that means rooting for the Aberdeen Wings, which for any Toros fan is a bit distasteful, but We'll take any help we can get at this point. Looks like those scores are awfully close to holding. 1:20 left in Bismarck. But that'll do it for us tonight here at the Larson. We'll be back tomorrow night as the Toros go for the sweep because Toros win 2-1. Sam Foose with the game winner. Samu Lankala with 28 saves in net. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 6:50. No radio. We're bumped. So it will just be on Hockey TV and gotoros.com/listen-live. We'll talk to you tomorrow night at 6:50 with the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show. For everyone who helped bring you this one, I'm Ken Oda. Hoping you enjoy the broadcast. Big thanks to Dan Springer back at the KRRZ studio for getting us on. We'll talk to everyone tomorrow at 6:50 tomorrow night here on the Minotauros Network.
This has been a presentation of Minotauros Hockey. Visit MinotaurosHockey.com to stay up to date on all things Toros. This broadcast was brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Minotauros Hockey, join the charge.